that time of day. Time to get it in. We got our milk. We got our bench. Got everything we need. All right, let's get it. We're already set up for the most part. I'm just going to open up the chat and we're going to move into things. Feeling pretty energized today. Not as high energy as yesterday, I don't think. We're going to find out here in a second, but I can feel the pre-workout starting to itch right here in my face. So it's usually where it hits first. So, all right. Happy Saturday. So Ray, happy Saturday. Your first one in the chat tonight. First one in the chat tonight. Nashua, what's up? All right. I'm gonna grab this. Let's get warmed up. We're gonna jump right in it tonight. So, make sure my plate's good up there. All right, good. Someone's been moving this bench around recently, like scooting it back and causing issues. So I've been having to check it. I'll tell you, my abdomen doesn't feel super sore today. I felt it a little bit, but not much. So the sit-ups in the moment yesterday were definitely like very strenuous, mostly on the hip though. But no soreness today. No soreness today. Which is good. We preference that, right? So I was vaguely concerned we were going to be very sore in the hip, but we were not. So. We were not. Ooh. Let's get it. I have a feeling it's going to be a slow stream tonight, by the way, because of Easter being tomorrow. I'm sure everybody's with family or has been with family today. So, ooh. All right. How's it going, Lisa? How's it going? How's it going? I appreciate it. We're getting warmed up at the moment. I'm going to grab this for a set of 3. We might do a different type of drop set. We might do some pause drops tonight. We'll see how it feels. So we might do like 275 for like a few pauses tonight towards the end after we go up. We'll see how it feels as usual. All right, let's grab it. Oh. $225 smooth, nothing abnormal. This is our 6th bench session of the week, so feeling pretty good. No tightness or anything weird. So I think we're having a good night. Let's add some more weight. I've looked at it, guys, and we definitely qualify for regionals, by the way, so we will be there. We will be there. As long as everything goes well, as long as nothing comes up. But as long as my schedule allows it, we will be at regionals this year. It's going to be a fun time. And it's not too far from me either, so I can drive back and forth. She'll be solid. But looking forward to that, because that'll set us up to go compete at nationals next year, which will be awesome. So, all right, let's grab this. Nice little single, and then we'll increase the weight. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right, another single. Let's add some more weight. I haven't decided what we're doing for the stream tomorrow yet or not. What we're doing tomorrow. I think we're going to do a cooking stream. I don't know. Maybe a meal prep stream. I'm still debating on what tomorrow's topic is going to be. Topic of the night. So nice, Dwell. Nice. What's up, Sarah? What's up, Sarah? Welcome back. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It is lifting khaki day. It is lifting khaki day. So, and I think I only have gray polos, to be honest. So, all right. We've got another warm-up rep, guys. Another warm-up rep. Give me 1 second. Let me reset something real quick. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, I think I only have gray polos. I'm gonna be honest. All right, let's grab this. All right, another warm-up rep. Another warm-up rep. Proteins are always going to be top tier. Always going to be top tier. All right. Carbs are important though. So fruits can be very important in your diet, depending on what you're trying to do. So, all right, let's add some more weight. Let's play with some actual weight now. We're going to throw 315 on. We're going to throw 315 on real quick. Let me grab a 45 because we need another 45 for this side. I've got one over there, but. For some reason, I know why all the plates have been over on the other rack recently. It's because someone keeps scooting this bench against the wall, and you can't rack the plates if it's against the wall because it's too close. So that's why all the plates have been migrating. Makes for a lot of extra work. Makes for a lot of extra work, you know what I'm saying? How am I wearing the pants oddly? Explain it. What's odd about my pants? What's odd about my pants? I think my pants are being worn very well. On my legs, it's usually where you wear them. What do you mean oddly? All right, we got 315 on here. This is our next warm-up rep. And then we'll start, we still got 1 or 2 warm-up reps left before we start doing anything fun. So, before we start doing anything fun. What's up, Morris? All right. Let's go. Hold on. They're very normal sized pants. What do you mean? These are my lifting khakis. These are my lifting khakis. Top tier lifting pants, actually. If they'd let me wear them in the competitions, I'd wear them to the competitions because I would get a laugh out of it. We're gonna go up. We're gonna add more weight. We're gonna add more weight actually. So. What's up? What's up? All right, let's add more weight. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. 335 is next. 335 is next. That was 315. We're about to do 335. We're about to do 335. So here, I'll adjust the camera so y'all can see the side plates. Boom, y'all can see it now, right? Yep, there it is. All right, we got 335 on here now. Here, I'll bring y'all in a little closer. As close as I can get you before you stop seeing the plates. Hold on. 335. There we go. We got 335 on here now. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping in, Miguel. All right. We're 10 minutes in and we're already working at 335. Give me just like 30 seconds to set everything up. All right, another warm-up rep, and then we'll start working some higher weight. So another warm-up rep. Let's go. Let's go. Warming up, feeling good. It's completely off the top, Ryan. So I plan on doing a PR every night, right? But once I start benching, I'm usually able to tell what's in the tank, what's not, right? So we'll see about a PR tonight. We're gonna do a couple more warm-up reps and we'll see if a PR is tanked tonight. So I will say Saturdays are not normally my PR days though. So normally my PR days are like Wednesdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, because I have the most energy in the middle of the week. End of the week is usually my least energetic day. So yeah, 365 is my current PR NC, 100%. Ugh. All right, let's add some more weight. $345 is next. $345 is next. I'm a power lifter. We don't need a spotter for 345. I'm a power lifter. I lift professionally, so we'll be all right. Ooh. So you'll see a lot of singles, doubles, triples in my routines typically. I usually only am at sets of 7 if I'm doing warm-ups, right? Nothing over 7. So all right, so 345 is next, guys. Let's go ahead and grab this, and that should have us nice and warm for the night. So that should have us nice and warm for the night. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna run into that problem though, JC. But yeah, I appreciate it, NC. Appreciate the likes, everybody. The likes help a lot. Throw some likes my way. We'll grab 345 real quick. Let's go. Let's go. He is correct though. If we did run into that problem, that would be the goal, right? Just dump the weights. But we're not going to run into that issue. So, all right, 345, move nice and smooth. Let's add 5 more pounds. Go 350 for the night. So, I couldn't tell you a specific amount of time, Chief. I didn't really time my 330. To be honest. All right, 350. 350 is next. 350. 350. Let's get it. About 30 seconds rest, guys. We're gonna move 350 real quick. Yeah, I don't ever use clamps, especially without a spotter. That's a personal thing. I've been working out for 5 years. My bench was 70 pounds when I started working out. Was about what I could bench. 70, 75, somewhere in there. Building your lats 100% helps on the bench. if you're struggling on the bench, like stability wise, your back is probably a big issue, or your biggest issue, right? So they're also one of your activators off the bottom. So if you're struggling off the bottom of the bench a lot, it could also be a lat issue, because that's what gives you, it's almost like a rubber band. It gives you a little spring off the bottom. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Mike. I'm gonna grab some of my milk and we're gonna throw 350 up real quick. So, delicious. All right, tree fitty. Oh, how long have we been benching? 15 minutes? Only 15 minutes in, guys. I feel like I'm speed running tonight. I need to not do that. You'll get there, Knight, 100%. That is whole milk. Fairlife whole milk is what I drink during my workout. Yep. I bumped the hook twice, but I managed to get around it, so we're fine. I need to be a little bit more careful of that hook. Bumped it twice that time, so we managed to work around it. So, whew. Bumped it twice. I've never bumped it twice. I've bumped it before, but I usually bump it gets stuck. We were good. It was gonna re-rack regardless, NC. It was just a matter of not pushing it out too far. So anytime I get stuck under these, I just kind of have to loop it around without going too far this direction. It's one of those things of like, it's not overreacting when you bump it, right? So, what's up? A lot of people, when they bump those things, they kind of figure they're done and they just start letting it come back. I'm pretty good on my lockout portion, so I can hold a bench here for a solid like 30 or 40 seconds while maneuvering it. So if I bump the bottom one, it'd be a little bit tougher. So, be a little bit tougher bumping the bottom one. Ooh. Now, we're gonna drop back to 315. We're gonna do 3 reps of 315, and then we're gonna do like 250 to 275 with pauses as our drop set tonight. So we're gonna have a drop set tonight. It being Saturday, this is usually our lowest energy day of the week. So we're not gonna go anything over 350 tonight. Not a bad way to end the week though. Sadly, didn't get an opportunity to go for a PR this week, but we hit a PR, I think it was last Friday or Thursday, at for 365. So I'm not mad about it. And we hit a deadlift PR this week too, which was 490. So we've had a good week. So we have not had a bad week. But Tuesday is usually our best day. Like Tuesday is almost universally the #1 day for PRs for me. It's the most, no, I don't usually get sore. It's usually the best day I have because I have the most energy. You should always curl in the squat rack, never squat in the curl rack. 350 has gotten significantly easier, yes. 350 has gotten, 350 is just part of our nightly routine now, so. Triceps, Ryan. Shoulders, maybe. Mostly triceps. All right. Let's grab this. Oh, all right. 315. We're gonna grab some reps, and then we'll do a drop set for some kind of pauses. I don't know yet. So, all right. Oh. There we go. All right. God, the light's in a different spot and it's throwing off my game here, right? I'm not used to lining up this far down. Whoa. Like the light's right in my eyes. The bench is moved. I gotta scoot it tonight. Nice, Truth, nice. Light's like right in my eyes. It's an intense light too. It's an intense light. Appreciate it, Martin. I'm my own spotter, MZ. I'm my own spotter. I spot myself. I spot myself. It's a different type of workout routine. It's mostly about, you know, heavy singles, triples, doubles. Like that's what I do. It's your body will adapt to what you're doing on a routine basis. I lift 6 days a week, so I think we're good for 5 right now, Gio. I don't think I've done anything past that on the 315. 3 is usually the most I do without a spotter. We've been lifting for about 21 minutes now. Lifting to failure is good for bodybuilding, not as effective for powerlifting. It still gets you stronger, but it's not going to get you as strong as quick. Does that make sense? So, day's been pretty good. Day's been pretty good. All right, let's grab it. Let's grab it. You know what? I have to put the super chat challenge in. We hadn't ever made a final decision on what we were doing, but we'll do that here momentarily. We're gonna do one Larson press with this real quick, and then we'll start doing our pauses after that. So. Good. What's up? What's up? I had steak, like stir-fried steak with like sugar-free barbecue sauce and some potatoes, a little bit of onion. Ken, that would be intense. 3 reps of the max abductor machine is a crazy gig. All right, it's a crazy gig. I'm working on it in my head, Cam, but that's not. I don't think that's gonna work out. I've got to be able to walk next week and the week after that. August is the next planned meet that I'm already signed up for. So. Oh. Let's think. Super chat challenge. Let me do some more. We're gonna drop the weight. I don't really want to drop the weight, guys. Should I keep the 315 and just do singles, or should I drop it and do like a set of 7 at like 250 for like the giggles? No, I'm not military. Why do we want burpees? Everybody always wants burpees. We don't do burpees on this chat, in this stream typically. I'm thinking about it. What do we want? Do we want to do a couple more reps to 315, or do we want to do like 250 for like 7? Well, we can do some reps. We'll do a set of 7 drop set tonight. Why not? A set of 7 drop set. That's what seems like everybody wants. I appreciate it. And then we'll set up the super chat goal. So, all right, we're gonna do a drop set, guys. We went up to 350 tonight. It felt pretty easy. We're gonna go 250, and we're gonna do reps, just 7, to finish off our bench for the night. It's been a while since I've gone this light on the bench, guys. This should feel really fun. This should be fun. This should be fun. It's been a while since I've gone this light on the bench. So, hold on, guys, hold on. All right. It's because the gym's generally pretty empty this late at night. So 250 for 7 is our drop set tonight, guys. We're gonna hit it real quick. We'll run pauses. I weigh 177 right now. I weigh 177 right now. All right, nice, easy. We'll make it a Larson press. We'll make it difficult, guys. So let's go. Larson pause, 250 for 7. Let's go. I lost count. I think I did an extra one. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was kind of light. It's the bench's fault, right? Bench's fault. I'm 5'11". 5'11". Ugh. So what's happening, guys, is I'm staring right at a light, and I'm like having to close my eyes. The bench used to be in a better spot. I don't know why it's so wonky tonight, but I'm like blind looking up right now. So I've hit this twice on this side and once on that side. I'll have to move the bench later. So we're not gonna do it right now. All right. We'll do one more rep at 315 because I want to end heavier. Not like heavy, but like 11% probably right now, Ryan. Somewhere in that ballpark. I don't carry a lot of body fat, so I have visible abs year round. So less visible right now because I'm bulking, but they're still visible. I wonder if you can see them through the shirt. Hold on. I have 2 shirts on, so it's a little hard, but they're there. You can kind of see it there with the outline. No, I don't really eat rotisserie chickens. I eat chicken. That used to be part of my lunch routine when I was working across town at the other gym. On lunch, I used to eat 1 whole rotisserie chicken. So it removes leg drive and it makes you stabilize a little bit more. We're gonna throw 2 more plates on and we're gonna hit 1 more rep at 315 to finish off the night. I just don't like ending anything less than 315. That just felt way too light. So we'll do a 315 for the giggles real quick. I mean, 315 is still kind of light, but not as light. Not as light, you know what I'm saying? Oh. It's a regular gym. I manage it. If someone worked a 9-to-5 job, could they do this exercise routine? I mean, yeah. So here's the thing, guys. Give you a little idea. People can find an hour to 2 hours a day to scroll on their phone after work, right? With a snack or whatever else. But you ask that same person if they could find 30 minutes to an hour to come to the gym, and they're like, there's no way, I'm just too busy. But I will almost guarantee every single person that says they're too busy to come to the gym for at least an hour scrolls on their phone at night for at least an hour. At least an hour. So I at one point I was working a 12-hour shift at the prison daily, like almost daily. And I was still making 2 hours a day for the gym. So nice. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, I used to work 12s. I used to work 12-hour shifts, and I still made 2 hours a night for this. And I've got 3 children and a wife, and I still had plenty of time to go home and spend time with the family, eat dinner, relax. So my diet is very, very, very stringent. I don't typically get sore. All right, one more 315 real quick, guys, and then we'll move on. We'll do some curls, all right? So, do some curls after this. Ugh. 315, let's go. Yep, that's easy. Let's go. That's good. If you're getting your exercise outside, that's awesome. I like to get mine in the gym. Everybody has their preferences, right? All right, we got to do barbell curl today, I think, guys. I don't think we've done barbell in a while. So let's do barbell curl. We'll sit here. Ugh. All right, let's get sorted. Let's get set up. I'm gonna say right now, if you take these things out of the power rack and don't put them back, why? Like, that's the worst. It's like the worst thing to have to do, and you took them out of the power rack and you didn't put them back. Come on now. Like, this is like not even just like not re-racking your plates. This is taking a piece of equipment apart and not putting it back. Curl. Yeah. All right. But yeah, all right, we're gonna do, we'll get some weight on here, we'll curl, then we got shoulders. We're gonna do shoulders in the rack, or we did the rack yesterday, so we're gonna do dumbbells today probably. So that's like the worst part, is putting those things in and out. They're so bad. All right, we got us a curl bar. The best kind of curl bar, right? The best kind of curl bar. Let me see if I can get us a decent angle here, though. You know what? I'm gonna put y'all in the rack. Hold on. Y'all are going in the rack. And maybe to a slight angle this direction. Yeah, that'll be good. And then we're gonna come here. Y'all should be able to see it once I'm here, maybe. We'll find out. We'll make adjustments if we have to. Right. This is a public gym. It's not my home gym, no. All right, we're gonna move this way because I don't think that's gonna be good. Yeah, this is just in my town. I do calisthenics at the end for the giggles. We're actually gonna let's put our goal up real quick and then we'll start. I need to do that. All right, I got our laptop, guys. 70s jacket weather, man. This is the gym I manage right here. This is the gym I manage. Okay, for 10 reps of calves on the, I don't know when the last time I did calves on the leg press machine was. Should be doable. Should be doable. Let's think. We'll do 1 for 5. 1 for 5. Let's go see. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go test it. Hold on. Let's see if this leg press machine even has that capability. And before I lie to you guys, give me 1 second. We'll do one for 3 because I'm gonna max it out. We'll do 1 for 3 because I'm gonna max it out. I'm gonna stick to 1 for 3 because I feel like calves are one of those muscles that you don't want to do. All right. Yeah, I gotta pin my message. It won't let me pin my message. Pin. All right. What's going on? And AC being a little rude. Hold on. Boom. I'm gonna fix chat real quick, and then we'll get moving. I take creatine and pre-workout. That's it. We got a couple trolls in the chat. He was trolling, Dan, I assure you. All right. We don't do CrossFit, Rowans. We don't do CrossFit. Not my gig. I don't know if Moss is here tonight. Not yet, at least. I'm sure he will be. Whew. Appreciate it. I got you. It's all good, Rowans. I gathered. My tone probably didn't come across the same way because I was still recovering from the set, all right? Whew. All right, let's add 10 more pounds. No, nothing serious. No serious injuries. I mean, you tweak something here and there, but you tweak something every now and again, but all right, add some more weight, guys. All right, let's get it. We'll do a triple here, and then we'll do a double or a triple of a little heavier, then we'll do a single. We're gonna do low rep on curl tonight, because I did a lot of reps with dumbbells last night, so. All right, let's get it in. Let's get it in. Yeah. Ah. Ah. All right, felt good, felt good. Not bad at all. All right, let's add some more weight. Let's add another 5 pounds. And then we'll do a double, maybe a single, and that'll be the night on the curls. And then we've got to do shoulders. We're gonna do dumbbell shoulders tonight, so. We're gonna do dumbbell shoulders tonight. Dumbbell shoulders. We did dumbbells yesterday. We did dumbbells yesterday for curls. We're gonna do them for shoulders tonight. So. Can, I like all of my muscles being attached, all right? For a max preacher curl attempt. For each one, that's a, oh. That's great, that's great. All right, let's add some more weight. Let's have a good time. All right, we got a double here. We got a double here. And then we're gonna do a single, and then that'll be curls. Just a short set of curls tonight. Whee! Felt good. You donate to for what? The preacher curls? The 1-for-1 max? Yeah, I bet you would. I wouldn't go home until next week. I wouldn't go home until next week. Hold on. We do a full body workout, 6 days a week, flash heavy. Full body workout, 6 days a week, heavy. So, all right, we're gonna go up, we're gonna do a single. Oh, I bumped the can. My bad. My bad. Different goals, Flash, most likely. Different goals here. So it's always what you're attempting to accomplish. Mixing, back by, chest try. I mean, those are traditional, sure, but not always ideal. Not always ideal. I get it, but not always ideal. That is the traditional method, but if you want to be great, you got to mix things up. You got to mix things up. Now, powerlifting is a different type of workout, That's why you see the shorter sets and the heavier weight as well. Powerlifting is my sport, so bodybuilding is not my sport. Great for everybody that's doing bodybuilding, but it's just not what I like. So it's not bad. I don't mind it. It's cool to watch sometimes, but not really my gig. I like strength over bodybuilding. So. All right, single, And then we're gonna do shoulders. We're gonna do dumbbell shoulders. So, how's it going? How's it going? What's up, YM? All right. Woo-wee! Ah, I felt good. Felt good. 100%, Tom, right? Not quite 380 yet. We're almost there. We're almost at 380. We'll be there very soon, Tom. We are actively working on that goal. Actively working on that goal. Here, let's do from this angle. Let's get this chair back. How do you mean? How do you mean, Pondering? Nice. Happy birthday, Brooks. All right. We've got dumbbell shoulder press. Let's grab 55s first, and then get warm. Our shoulders nice and warm. These are my lifting khakis, Lee. These are my lifting khakis. So, all right, 55s. Get the shoulders warm, and then we will start climbing weight. We'll start climbing weight. Overhead seated, we've done 230, 235. Standing 240. I made noise when I wasn't recording, so making noise while I'm recording or live is no biggie. All right. 55s, let's get the shoulders warmed up, guys, and then we'll work from there. We'll work from there. Probably going to go at least 90s tonight, at least 90s overhead like we normally do. So this is our usually our our slow day in the gym, Saturdays, because this is workout number 6. So. All right, let's grab it. Yep. I weigh 177 and I'm 5'11". I might be 178 now. I might be 178. So, ugh. All right, 65s next. We'll do 65s next because I don't see my other 70 anywhere. No, there it is. I found my 70. We're gonna do 70s. I use dairy for my calories personally. I can't make any health or nutrition recommendations over the stream because I don't know you. I don't know your health, but I use dairy for mine. So. Overhead press is typically going to be less than your bench press, yes. I am natural. All right, let me grab the 70s. I am natural, Shiv. I'm going to have to reach around the camera, so give me just a second. Carbs, protein, and fats. Dairy has all the great food groups, in my opinion. I don't want to knock the camera, guys, but it's like lodged in between two other weights. There we go. All right, we got the 70s now. You did miss bench press, Tom. Hold on. I'm going to check chat real quick and then we'll grab these. I'm going to cook them up anyways. I live in the South, actually. I live in the South. All right, let's grab these 70s for 7. Yep, let's go, yep. Let's go. We're gonna do some rows later. It's all good, Shiv. It's all good. I use whole milk. I don't drink chocolate milk. I don't know what kind of row yet. We're gonna figure that out. All right, next up is gonna be 90s, and then we're gonna row. So we're gonna grab the 90s. No, let's grab 95. Let's grab 95s. Get 2 to 3 reps. So 95s are 2 to 3. I don't know anything about them, to be honest, pondering. Maybe the 100s. Probably not tonight with the 100s. We've done the 100s before. But we're gonna get a triple with the 95s tonight, I think. We've done the 100s a few times, so. Motivation kind of gets built over time, like as you see results. It's more about like discipline more than anything. Discipline's the thing that's gonna keep you going consistently. Motivation is just helpful in the gym once you're there. Motivation won't get you to the gym for very long. It usually wanes over time. Discipline is what keeps you consistent. So, yeah, Shiv, I can understand what you're typing. All right, let's grab the 90s, or sorry, the 95s. Let's grab the 95s. I'm gonna slap these back on the thing. I'll be right back. I appreciate it, MC. That makes a 15 max calf calf raises or calf presses on the leg press later. Maxed out brick. That's 15. I appreciate it, MC. Appreciate the support. 15 maxed leg press calves later. So, whew. That's a lot. That's a good set. That's a good first set. I feel like this could get out of hand very quickly, kind of like the sit-ups. So it is a 24-hour gym. Yes, this is barbells. It's a local gym. I don't get sore. I don't get sore. I'm very well conditioned for what I do. Took a little while to get to conditioning for this, but you know. Mostly health, pondering initially, but size and strength were definitely the goal for the health, you know? So it's always been the goal to get stronger, and bigger, but that's solid. 335 is solid. What's my ring? I'm married. AJB. Look at that duct tape residue on my hand now. The duct tape residue from the chair. It happens every time. Without fail, it's sticking to my pants. Yeah, powerlifting, you're less tendency to get sore with powerlifting for sure. So, less tendency to get sore. Let me grab my 95s, guys. They're underneath the rack, so we got to reach for them. They don't get pulled out very often there, unless I'm here. They're nice and dusty. So, they're nice and dusty. All right, 335 is a solid work. If you're 14 years old, you're doing well, man. Keep it pressing. Keep it pressing. All right, 95s overhead presses next. And then we're going to grab 3 of these, and then we've got to do some kind of row. We got to do some kind of row. All right, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Who's that heading out? I can see the message, but pondering. Thanks for stopping in, boss. No one complains about my workouts typically. I know everybody that works out here and just about every gym locally. So I've been around the gyms here for about 5 years. So I've got keys to multiple gyms. I've got keys to like buildings, like 7 different buildings, 7 different gyms in the area. I can get into 7 different gyms at any time of night. This one is the one I work for, though. I just happen to also have keys for like 6 other buildings that are not related to this one. I don't because I'm not supposed to be in those after hours necessarily. I used to go in after hours all the time and it wasn't a big issue. It's not an issue now. It's just, you know. I work for this one now, so it's a little wonky. You know what I'm saying? They don't, Sashu. They don't just hand out keys. That's a privilege. That's a privilege. Like I said, the other ones I haven't been to in a long time. I just happen to still have access to those buildings. But I don't use the access because I don't have express permission anymore. So, but I did for a long time have express permission for 7 different buildings, large buildings. But this one I like, and this one's 24 hours. And of course I've got keys to this one because I manage it. So, appreciate it. 95s for 3 felt pretty good, guys. 95s for 3 felt pretty good. We got rows to do now. No, they don't. That's not really how gyms work in the employment side of things. We're kind of like contracted workers. So it was pretty easy, Wayne. It was pretty easy. How was that too heavy? It went up 3 times, just fine. We went up 3 times, just fine. We could go heavier. We don't do 8 to 12, Wayne. That's not what this is. That's good. That's good if you're bodybuilding or something, but we're strength based here. This is powerlifting. So we're all about lifting heavier things, being stronger. So 8 to 12 for bodybuilding purposes, sure. But not what we're looking for, Wayne. We just want to be strong. We just want to be stronger. That's our goal here all the time. Be strong. So, all right. What kind of rows y'all want tonight? Let's do. I'm nothing new tonight. I want to keep it not simple but normal tonight with the rows. I am a manager. Well, there's no reason to resist. What do you mean? See, I'm Yates row. Powerlifting's about strength. Bodybuilding's about physique. Those are your differences. Let's do T rows. Y'all want to do T rows? I like T rows. Let me put my dumbbells up. I still have these 95s just laying out here. I'll put these up. But yeah, so bodybuilding is more physique, so it's all about aesthetic. And then your powerlifting is all about strength. So those are your key differences. Hold on, I just realized I'm not getting all my chat messages. So there we go. Bodybuilders can be strong, sure, yeah. It's just one is focused on one. So your biggest bodybuilders and your strongest powerlifters, there's going to be a strength differential. So a bodybuilder that's 210 and a powerlifter that's 210, that powerlifter 9 times out of 10 going to be stronger than the bodybuilder, right? If they're both at the same like competitive level, right? I'm not saying like the guy that just says he's a powerlifter to eat gummy bears, right? But an actual powerlifter that's competitive and an actual competitive bodybuilder, pound for pound, generally your powerlifter is going to be stronger 9 times out of 10. There is exceptions to that rule, but like I said, 9 times out of 10. So that doesn't mean the bodybuilders aren't strong. That just means, you know, comparative. But bodybuilders are usually focused more on endurance type movements or moving weights for more reps. So yeah, powerlifting's a lot about pound for pound strength, right? I want to be as strong as possible for my body weight. Whereas if a bodybuilder could generally, if they want to be the best they could be, they're looking just for as many good pounds of muscle as they could put on. But if you ask a bodybuilder, hey, would you give up 10 pounds on the bench for like 10 pounds of lean muscle stacked anywhere in your body or whatever else, or 20 pounds on the bench for that, they're going to take the aesthetic piece over the additional strength, right? Because that's what their goal is to look good on a stage, which is fine. I have no qualms with that if that's what you like to do. That's just not my gig. Not my gig, but I get it. I get the idea. It's definitely bodybuilding definitely has its following, and I get why they do what they do. All right, let's get this set up so you can see what I'm doing here. I don't know much about yoga, I'm gonna be honest. Yoga isn't something I've really studied up on. I know the very basics of yoga that I've learned through the years, the last 5 years, but because I work with a lot of people that teach yoga, I've worked with a lot of yoga instructors of different types, but I don't personally participate in yoga. So all right. Three 45s. Sundays are my rest day normally, so we won't be lifting on Easter. So I'll explain the idea in a second. I will be streaming tomorrow. I will stream most likely tomorrow. You know what? I won't guarantee a stream tomorrow because I have to do Easter stuff with the kids, and that's important. But I might do like a 30-minute stream while I go to the store or something, show you guys what we're eating or whatever. I might do a quick food cooking stream, or I might just post a video. I haven't decided what I'm doing for Easter yet, but I plan on streaming for at least 30 to 40 minutes tomorrow, doing something. But always getting bulkier. I like T-bar rows. T-bar rows are fun. Hold on, guys. Yeah, 365 is my bench PR at the moment. So 365 is my bench PR. I'm not super worried about yoga, I'm gonna be honest. I've never been interested in it. It just doesn't appeal to me. So, I mean, to each their own. If you like yoga, you like yoga. It's just not my gig, you know? I'm focused on pure strength. That's what I want. Just more muscle. I can make it up 30 flights of stairs, Mark. I can make it up 30 flights of stairs. I'll tell you what, you'll find more often than not, the people I see breathing the heaviest are usually the ones that aren't doing enough. The cardio is great. If you're doing a lot of cardio, yeah, your endurance is going to be up there. But if you don't have a lot of muscle, you're not healthier than someone else because you do more cardio. Muscle is important. If you're not carrying enough skeletal muscle, you're not better because your cardio is better. That's what everybody seems to think, that cardio is like king. And you guys know my opinion on cardio. I don't do cardio personally. It's good for your heart and your lungs, and it's good for blood flow. But it's not part of my routine. So I have very good cardio levels though. I have a lot of volume here over the week, so I don't need to do traditional cardio. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's actually the row grip. It's repurposed. So T-rows, this little V handle is top tier for T-rows, right? All right, 4 plates for 7. Ugh. 490 is my PR on the deadlift right now. That'd be pretty cool, Michael. I'd take a look at it, 100%. 100%. It's late at night here. There's not anybody in the building at the moment. It's all me. It's all me at the moment. It is almost midnight on a Saturday before Easter. So appreciate it, Steve. That's good work. That's good work. All right, let me add another plate. Fifth plate. I don't typically take protein at the moment. I don't plan on starting a protein brand anytime soon. I'm sure I could get 500. We're going to get it next week probably. 490 we PR'd this week. So, but we'll see. We'll see. We might do a few rack pulls tonight. I don't know. Maybe some rack pulls tonight. We deadlifted last night. So, all right. We might do some rack pulls at the end. But we got to do our calves tonight too. The super chat goal is the calves. So we'll see how we feel. We might do rack pulls and calves. So if I do calves and rack pulls, that'll be awful. Because calves, we've got max block on the leg press, calf presses, for 3 for each dollar donated. We're already at 15 full bricks. So that's one set. But we'll get a few more, I'm sure. All right. That was recommended. I think, was it NC that recommended that earlier, the calf raise or calf presses on the machine? I think it was NC. Yeah, maybe. Someone recommended it earlier. My brain isn't braining right now, so sorry if it wasn't NC that recommended it. I don't eat cake. So we're just short of 400 on the squat. Squat is definitely my worst lift. We'll have 400 probably in the next 30 days. We only squat with a spotter, so that's what the kind of holding me back there a little bit. We don't squat as often as we do everything else. And then bench is 365 PR at the moment. So 365. So let's go. All right. 5 plates. Let's grab a set of bench at least. Let's see. Let's go from 3 to 7. 3 to 7. Let's see how it feels. Five plates, moving for 7, pretty nice and easy. 225 bench I did within the first year, but I started at 75 pounds was my original bench number. We went from 70 to 70, from 70-ish, 75-ish to 225 in like less than a year, somewhere in there. I have no idea exactly how long it took, but. And then 225 to 315. I mean, so I sat in like the high to mid twos for a little while because I got very busy. I was still working out consistently, but I wasn't focused on powerlifting at that moment. And then I got into powerlifting. I was like, all right, these numbers need to skyrocket fast, right? And so I started focusing on just heavy triples, singles, doubles. And that's when I saw the high level of increase. So, but now obviously 365 is my PR. We'll get 370 at the beginning of next week for sure, maybe even 375. So, all right, let's slap another plate on. We're gonna go 6 plates T-row for like a double or a triple. Nice. All right, we got 6 plates. We're gonna grab that for a few reps, and then we'll I don't know. We got triceps next. I get about 5,000 calories ish a day. So, did I miss a message? It's not that big a deal, but yeah, I get it. I do a lot of shorter sets because I'm focused on strength. I'm weigh 177 and I am 5'11". I'm 30 years old. $135 solid. 135 solid. 13 years old. That's good. So appreciate it, Worldwide. I don't count my calories, but I generally know how much I take in. So, all right. I am starting to sweat. I did wear a tank today. We're gonna swap into the tank and then we're gonna grab this 6 plates because I am starting to sweat. It's been a little warmer out here. We're starting to average in like the mid 70s. It's not hot yet, but it's getting there. In here, it's getting warm. 37 what? Yeah, I've got 3 children. I'll be right back. All right, we're gonna go ahead and grab 6 plates real quick. I was sweating a storm. We might throw this back on once I've cooled off a little bit. So I do 7s usually to warm up. So no direct forearm. I mean, yes and no. I don't target forearms by themselves. So it's great, isn't it? Hold on. Do thou even hoist, sir? It's great, isn't it? If you notice, he's got a shaker cup in his hand. My wife bought it for me. I think for Father's Day or something a while back. Maybe for my birthday. I can't remember. It's for one of the holidays. All right. All right, 6 plates. Just a few reps. And then we'll do a single at 7 plates. So, whoa, it is that time. Let's get it. Ugh. Let's go. Skip. 6 plates. Yep. Let's go. Well, happy early birthday. The wife exercises at home, but she doesn't lift. She's not a lifter. So, all right, we're gonna add another plate. She's not interested in yoga either, I'm gonna be honest. Yoga's not her gig, Henry. Do you teach yoga? Is that why you're pushing yoga so much? I don't plan on doing any yoga. It's to each their own. It's just not my gig. I'm just not a fan of yoga. I professionally powerlift. Yoga would be counterintuitive. Yoga would be kind of counterintuitive. Wasted time and wasted calories for me. For you, it might be great. So, like I said, I've worked with a lot of yoga instructors in the past. It's just not my gig. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at pull-ups, chin-ups. So. I don't know how much the bar counts at the end here, but just in plates, that's 315 in plates. Just the plates is 315. I don't know how much the bar is at this angle because we're not getting the whole bar. So like probably 325 or 330 conservatively. We're gonna grab it for like 2 or 3 maybe a single. I don't know how many it's gonna go yet. So we're gonna get a few of them probably, I imagine. So. We're doing T-rows, Tyler, T-rows. Yeah, those are 45-pound plates. So, yeah, powerlifter, that's my gig. That's my gig. Professional, actually, a paid powerlifter. It's great. I get paid to do it. It's awesome. All right, 7 plates. 7 plates. At least a single, up to 3. We'll see how it goes. 7 has been like half struggle recently. We've been getting it though. Let's go. No, they're definitely T-bar rows, Tyler, but I get what you're saying. It definitely is bordering, so. It's a lot of angle. This is a low angle. So you're gonna realize how low this angle is on the camera. I do have to take them off and re-rack them. No, James Peterson, I'm doing just fine. It's okay. This is less than I bench. It's gonna be okay, James Peterson. It's gonna be okay, James Peterson. Go watch anybody that T-rows heavy. I don't care who you watch. You can go watch Ronnie Coleman. He's famous for his T-rows, right? He used to do really heavy T-rows. Go watch him set them down. He sets them down pretty much the same way. Yeah, this is less than my bench, so we're gonna be okay. I promise. Oh, we're gonna be okay. We got triceps next. There's always one hater every night, right? There's always one hater. Doesn't even know what's going on, comes in and immediately starts hating. It's the new thing. like super controlled negatives are like the, please don't spam the chat. I appreciate it, Shape, but don't spam the chat. Appreciate it though. It's the new thing. Everybody wants like super slow negative. It's not ideal for everything. I get it. You guys saw it on like your favorite influencers page that the super controlled negative going down is the way to go for everything. Sure, it's useful sometimes, but it's not for everything. So that was 7 plates. So just in plates, it was 315. I don't know what we count the bar at that. I've always counted the bar as like a 20-pound ad, but have a good one. Have a good one, something or another. But so here's the thing, Smart. If you go watch all the science-based influencers that have popped up over the last like year or two, that all, you know, all have the exact same advice, like super controlled negatives, hyperextending these different muscles to get like the full stretch. And that's great in some instances. And when you're teaching the very basics of lifting, I mean, that's the way to do it most of the time. But we're not doing the basics of lifting right now. And we're powerlifting, we're not bodybuilding. Almost all of those influencers are bodybuilding to some extent. So the stretch, it's always about the stretch. But they forget to tell you that when they work out, it's not only the stretch. I bet you walk into their gym and you watch them lift, they're not doing that every single time. All right. Hold on. Who was it? There was a video recently that someone was pointing out that there was an old video of Arnold lifting. He was doing cheat curls. And people were like, even Arnold did cheat curls. So. Ugh. Yeah, and here's the thing is they're not strongmen, they're not power lifters. So this isn't very heavy. This is kind of light at the moment. Yeah, we're keeping it light. Just trio 5 is what it is. Ugh. Three to 5 sets of 7. So no, we like the color of the walls. We did one accent wall blue for like the gym colors, but appreciate it. We're doing full body. We do a full body every night, 6 days a week. We rest on Sundays. So what's up? It's a good color. It's a gym aesthetic. This is sets of 7. It just depends on how heavy we're going, honestly. Sometimes we do less reps. We already bench pressed today. We already did bench today. We bench first every night. So all right, let's grab one more set here. Then we got to do rear delts. So I never go over 7, and no, I'm natty. So I like tricep ropes. We've done every attachment. We did a live where I did every attachment. So where I've done every attachment. This is definitely my preferred attachment. So we've done the V handle, we've done different types of ropes, long like lat pull down bars, all kinds of different bars on this. So what's up, what's up? I have very little body fat. That's the thing. That's the thing. If you maintain a low body fat, people will always be surprised. So no 8 to 12. That would be more bodybuilding-esque, Dorian. That'd be a bodybuilding-esque routine. We're not doing that. I appreciate the attempt at the advice, but I'm all good. Appreciate it though. All right, you got rear delts now, guys. You got rear delts. We are going to add more weight to it. We have another tricep, an area where we can do tricep pull downs that's a little heavier, but it was having an issue with one of the pins, so we haven't had access to it. And these machines have to have parts manufactured because they're a little older. So, but it seems to be fine now. So we're actually going to be moving back to that machine probably the beginning of next week, and that'll allow us to go a little bit heavier. It's got less pulleys, so it's a little bit heavier, which is nice. We'll be able to go a little heavier on the triceps. So. All right, let's get rear delts going though. 55 is our kickoff, of course. 55 is our kickoff, like usual, and then we'll do 70s and more. So, all right, let's go. Maybe we'll get a little heavier on it. All right. Set of 7 on the other side. Hold on 1 second. We do legs every night, We do some kind of leg every night. We'll do legs at the end, almost always at the end. We're actually going to do calves on the leg press. Good for Matt. Yeah, okay, Dorian. What's that have to do with me? I'm still waiting. Oh, all right, we're gonna mute Tyler here. Okay, Dorian. Congrats. I'm good. I'm not looking for advice on the stream, Dorian. I'm gonna be honest. So, I mean, that was pretty light work for triceps. All right, have a good one, Dwell. Appreciate you being here. So, cheat reps are great. Cheat curls are great. There's nothing wrong with cheat curls. Anybody that says cheat curls are bad doesn't know what a cheat curl is meant to do. Obviously, they exist for a reason. It happens on every live smart. The difference is that the bigger lives have like, a ton of moderators, like a lot of them. But you only have, there's a certain amount of moderators you want to have depending on the size of your stream. So we have like our maximum we want right now, because too many can be detrimental. But with those huge streams, they have people that are like moderating chat before it comes in. Does that make sense? So, yes, everything has to be heavy, Dorian. That is correct. That is my my goal, heavy. You are correct. You figured it out. You figured it out. Everything heavy. Everything heavy. I love it. You're figuring it out. Dorian, I'm okay. I'm not looking for your advice. I'm gonna be okay. I'm okay, Dorian. Rear delts. We're working rear delts right now. Rear delt fly. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome all the way from Belgium. Cool, cool, cool. I did work in a prison actually at one point. I can't think of any offhand, Smart. No. I'm not military. I was a prison guard. I'm not military. Mossberg said he wasn't going to be here tonight. He's busy. I know a lot about training, Dorian. I would reckon based on the stuff you're saying, I know probably more than you, but I can't guarantee that. But I'm okay. It's my routine, and I'm allowed to do what I want. I'm not currently a prison guard. I don't currently have a badge. I was a prison guard. Well, I am certified. I have multiple certifications, Dorian. Multiple certifications. I have also like managed the fitness departments for multiple gyms. So I'm pretty well versed in it, Dorian. I'm gonna be okay. I've worked with competitive bodybuilders. I've worked with, record-holding powerlifters. I have a couple of records myself with the AAPF. Not anything to brag about, but it's still a record with a federation. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Whoo-wee! Oh, wrong spot. I put that in the wrong spot. I'm gonna be okay. Honestly, I don't even know if I hold the 2 AAPFs anymore. I have to go back and look. It's all preference, Tyler. It's all preference. Appreciate it. Pull down, seated rows, barbell rows, straight bar curls. I mean, you're definitely targeting the right areas, Sashu. You're probably gonna be real sore tomorrow in the bicep, but you're definitely hitting the right area. That's a strong pull day. Strong pull day. All right. That's a strong day. I think Sasha was talking about their routine, Habibi. They were talking about their routine. They posted a little bit higher up. They weren't talking about mine. They were talking one a little bit higher up. All right, we're gonna grab the hundreds next. Grab a set of 7 on each side, and then we'll move to the next thing. I didn't bring the pre with me, Jay. No, I don't usually bring the pre-workout to the gym. I usually take it before I get here because I want it kicking. So it's the way I condition myself. I get really good strength returns from it. Now I know. I powerlift. I'm a professional powerlifter. I take creatine and pre-workout. That's it. Powerlifting is my sport of choice, BB. So, all right, let's get it. Whee! Oh, we got another message. Let's see. Okay, but it works, Dorian. Results are results, Dorian. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You could take your advice to someone that's interested in your advice. Honestly. I don't think I've ever heard of that, Jay. I know what you're trying to say, Tyler. Westside Barbell. It'd be fun to work out there. It'd be fun to work out there for sure. So, I work out on this stream and talk to the people that like to watch me work out on this stream, Dorian. It's a workout stream. The stream doesn't say advice from Dorian stream. If you look, it just says Powerlifter Chris workout. I didn't say, please actively bring me advice, Dorian, in the title. I've told you this for like 3 nights. So, I'm good, Dorian, I promise. I'm not getting defensive. I've just told you like 19 times over the past 3 days. Every night you come in here with a new thing. Last night you wanted to know my income and where I get it. Tonight you're upset that I was doing triceps heavier than you're comfortable with. And then a few nights ago you were just like diving into who I know in powerlifting for like 20 minutes. It's like driving into it for some reason, even though I was answering your question. So you just keep showing up with unsolicited advice and I don't understand it. Oh, Lord. We're done talking, Dorian. We're done talking. Yeah, rear delt. It's a rear delt, Jack. Rear delt with a shrug at the top. Oh. We'll do, let's see. I prefer to, Tyler. It works for me. My rear delts are pretty strong, so it must be working out pretty well. I appreciate it, though. It depends on your goal, Habibi. It really depends on your goal. All right, what are we doing next? We'll do some body weight stuff. We're going to do legs. We're going to hit some legs. We're going to do quads first. We'll do 3 sets of quads real quick. And then we will go hit our calf raises. We did the calf raise for the super chat goal tonight. So we did get a super chat. We're going to go do calf raises after our quads tonight. After our quads tonight. And for those of you that don't know, we're doing a super chat goal. It's calf raises on that machine, or calf presses, full brick for 3 reps for every $1 super chat. We're at 15 right now, so. Yeah, we're just doing some quads.
We might do some walking lunges. I've done walking lunges on stream before. Lift of my choice for Dorian. I feel like anything I do, Dorian's gonna have some reason why it's wrong. I mean, what? I don't know. What should I do, guys? What do you want to see, Jay? I'll leave it up to you. What do you want to see? That's one of those things of like anything I do, he's not gonna like. What can we set up? What can we set up? Let's do. I'll do quads, and then you let me know what you want to see, Jay. I'll make something happen tonight. I don't want advice, Dorian. I explicitly said I don't want advice from you in particular. You do it every night. I was nice about it the first couple times. It's getting old. It's getting old. It's getting old. Jay, what do you want to see? What do you want to see? All right, take your time. I'm gonna hit some quads real quick, Jay. Hit some quads real quick. Within reason, Jay. All right, within reason, because we still got to do. We still got to do the calf presses, because that makes 30 calf presses at max block. So he's really gonna hate those calf presses. So Dorian's like the biggest hater fan ever. Like the biggest hater but fan at the same time. So, hold on. Dorian, watch this. Okay. So Dorian, when we're talking to me in my stream, that's one thing. I'm used to people coming in here and being haters because they're coping just a little bit, but we're gonna leave other people in the chat alone. So I'm gonna put you in a 60-second timeout, okay? And I want you to think about being a nicer person in my chat when you get back, okay? That's a 60-second timeout. 60-second timeout, Dorian. So you too, Tyler. I'm gonna go ahead and put you in a timeout as well. I'm not doing the extra tonight. All right. Boom. I don't know who Ti is either. I'm very confused by what he's doing. But yeah. So Dorian, you're in a 60-second timeout. When you come out of the timeout, you can be nicer to the chat. All right. I'm giving him an opportunity to think about it. Okay. Take his own advice, maybe, and be better. Oh, he's talking to Coco. Yeah, leave Coco alone. Why are we messing with people in the chat? So we're doing them on this leg press tonight. But you can also do them in the rack with the bar, like with a squat bar or with a barbell. So what's going on now? Dorian, you're doing too much. That's all it is. That's your one warning. After that, I just eliminate you from the chat permanently. We can just remove you from the chat permanently if you prefer. That's all there is to it. So I gave him a short one, Jay, so he could think about his decisions and actions. We got Dorian in here. I gave him one more chance, Mossberg. If he says anything else off center, we're just gonna perma-mute him. So we can put him in there for longer than that. So do something tricep related. We can do something tricep related. Give me 1 second. Let me finish these. Maybe I've been too nice recently. I used to just mute people like that. I've been super nice recently and let people have chances, but we don't have any tanning beds, no. And I know where you're going with this, Dakota. I know where you're going with that. And I don't tan, no. 100 dips, what are we doing, NC? Why are we saying 100 dips? Do 100 dips? Appreciate it, Michael. Appreciate it. Yeah, you think it's Easter weekend, people would be nicer to each other. How about that? What does that? How does that sound, Jay? Dips with a we'll do a set of 7 with 2 plates. How does that sound? Just not Dorian. Sir race. I'll have a popcorn. All right, let me grab this last set so we can start our calves. It is what it is. It is what it is. I know what I'm doing. I'm okay. So, what's up, rich guy? All right, we'll do the 2 plates. We'll do the 2 plates. We'll hit triceps that way, Jay. Yeah, and that's the part that really blows my mind most of the time is the fact that the trolls will come in, they'll see me bench over double my body weight, and then still have the gall to tell me I'm doing something incorrect. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. Appreciate it, Forza. All right, let's get these calf raises done. You know, I don't know where it came from. My wife bought it for me. My wife bought it for me, so I have no idea where this tank came from. Just type in "Do thou even hoist tank top"? It should pop up. I do not own the gym. I manage this gym though. I used to take protein before I go to sleep every night, but I haven't been doing that for a while. I do all my protein from Whole Foods now. So do all my protein from Whole Foods now. You don't talk about what happens in the gulag, all right, Jay? We don't talk about what happens in the gulag. All right, we got a full brick. We have the super chats. We have 3 for $1. That was y'all set me up with 30 of them. So y'all took it kind of light on me tonight. I feel like we got 30 calf presses, full brick. So tomorrow is Easter. Emma, please don't spam the chat. Glad you're excited, but please don't spam the chat. I do eat a lot of carbs before the gym. Yes. Speaking of which, I gotta get my milk, but we're gonna knock these out first. So. All right, we got 30 of these. Y'all took it easy on me tonight. I appreciate it. Last night, y'all tried to get me. My abs were a little sore. But they're not bad now. They feel a lot better. Look at that little tricep pump going on. Isn't that nice? There we go. I gotta get a screenshot of this. If someone in the Discord can screenshot that for me, that'd be great. That's gonna be my new thumbnail. My stomach does well with the milk. All right. Whew. That's like a little ridge at the bottom, so this is interesting. I forget how many that was. I think that was 9. 15. It's starting to burn around 15. That ridge makes it interesting. Usually there's not that ridge, but that ridge like digs into the foot. Good thing these are really flat. Otherwise this would be awful. I'm gonna try and get it a little higher, but I don't want to reduce the range. So I work out 6 days a week, but it's mostly short sets, heavy weight. So, all right, that was 15. We're gonna do another 15. It actually wasn't hurting the calves too bad, but it was digging into my sole of my foot. All right, but I already said I'd do it, so we'll be all right. Hold on, there we go. Ooh, it's digging into the sole. Hold on, I gotta find a different spot here. Maybe right there? No, that's even worse. Hold on. Right there. All right, we'll get 15 more. That's better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo-wee! That makes 30. Ha! They're on fire. Those are on fire. This is for calves, Thomas. Calves. It's meant to be like that. It's meant to be legs just about locked there. So I would go full extension if it wasn't for the ridge. We're not able to go full extension. Otherwise, we dig that ridge back into our foot every time, and it wouldn't be a comfortable. It would be detrimental. It wouldn't feel good, and it wouldn't be a good rep. So my calves are on fire now. Like when I stand up, they're not going to feel good. That is the full brick for those of you that don't know. Usually dairy and fruit before my workout. I do less reps, heavier weight 6 days a week, and I recover very quickly, yes. I don't typically do speed work for the bench, no. Oh, all right. All right, the calves are done. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I said y'all took it easy on me, but I honestly, if I had to do 10 more of those, maybe 15 more of those, my calves would be on fire for the rest of the night. It doesn't look super heavy in the video, but it is 210 pounds. So it's not extraordinarily heavy, but for reps, when you're pulsing it like that, it adds up very quick. If you're not familiar with calf raises, they are tough. What is going on now? Who's doing what? I drink Fairlife milk, yes. For those of you that don't know, I've had people ask about the scar before. It is thyroid removal. I didn't get sliced in the neck. So, I've had people ask that question. Walking lunges after calf raises? I don't know about that. We've done them on the stream before, but my calves are tight right now. My calves are tight right now. Thyroid is an organ. They took mine. It was taken from me. We got dips. I think Jay said dips was his decision. No, I did not. I had a mass the size of an egg appear on my thyroid, but it was benign. Yeah, you have a thyroid. It's a gland right here. So that's why I have that. Hold on, that neck scar right across here. I'm completely hypothyroid. Yeah, they took it. Yeah. Yeah, I take it at night. I take a little thyroid pill every night. A little thyroid pill every night. Like 125 or something. All right. We're gonna do our dips. Yeah, random. I wouldn't give. It's not the kind of advice I would give while someone's in college, personally. I mean, work hard, but the other part, not so much. Not so much. Or I work very hard, Tyler. I work very hard. Everybody blames thyroid for their weight problems. Thyroid is not the reason they have weight problems. They just let themselves believe that. And I can say that. I don't have a thyroid. I haven't had a thyroid in years. It's been over 5 years with no thyroid. I am at my healthiest I have ever been right now. I was never healthier than I have been over the last 5 years. So, and I had normal thyroid levels, by the way, before I had my thyroid removed. So thyroid is not an excuse. And I know that'll upset some people. Maybe not upset people in this stream, but thyroid is not an excuse. I refuse to let people use that as an excuse because it's not. I am living, walking, breathing, lifting proof that thyroid is not an excuse. Yeah, I don't have a thyroid at all, Sashu. So 125 is what I've been on for years. They actually tried to increase it at one point. I kept it at 125. I asked them to leave it there. So, but I have no thyroid. There's no gland at all. They took the whole thing. So I am 100% thyroid, hypothyroid. So we're going to do triceps, Tom. That's what was requested. So thyroid helps with your hormones, yes, to some extent. One of the biggest things is your digestion, like your metabolism is partially regulated. But as long as you're taking your thyroid med, everything is usually normal. It just helps regulate stuff. So I couldn't tell you. I didn't really time it, Smart Gamer. No hair loss. No, it's all about nutrition. It's all about nutrition. People use their thyroid being missing as an excuse to just let themselves go. And everything bad that happens, they always relate it back to their thyroid. Oh, I got fat, it's thyroid. Oh, I'm tired all the time, it's thyroid. Hair loss, it's thyroid. Like they always attach it to other stuff. But 9 times out of 10, it's just themselves letting themselves go. And I get it. It can be depressing losing an organ or having an organ not work the way it's supposed to. But you got to get into the mindset that it's not going to beat you, So. Yeah, exactly, Sashu. Exactly. But I had normal thyroid levels before I had it removed. And I'm actually healthier now than I was then. But the reason why this made such a difference in my life, the thyroid removal, is because the thyroid removal put me into a position to look at my overall health. When I had my thyroid popped out, it was like, hey, this is your moment to think about the things that matter. And I realized I wanted to be healthy and I wanted to be strong. When I had my thyroid removed, I was 117 pounds body weight. And I was barely able to bench 70 pounds. All right. Now I'm 177 pounds and my bench is 365 pounds. It put my health into perspective and put me in a position to better myself. That's what it did. The entire time it was me making poor decisions. I don't drink anymore. I don't smoke. I don't eat unhealthy foods. I don't eat fast foods. It changed my diet. It changed my lifestyle. And I've enjoyed life way more than I ever did when I was partying. So I've been on both sides of it, guys. I haven't always been super strong and super fit, right? That came later once I figured out that my health mattered. I used to party all the time. And I figured out that that's not actually what I enjoyed. It took me stopping partying and doing something else to figure that out, though. I would never have figured it out if it wasn't for my thyroid being removed. It put everything into perspective. So it does. Sasha is correct. Thyroid is an important organ. Luckily, it's one of those organs you can live without as long as you do it properly. But it is one of those ones that is important. in general. So, but it doesn't bother me at all. Actually, I feel like it was the turning point for me. It has 10 times better. It's made my life. So I would probably be in a really bad place right now if it wasn't for the thyroid removal, to be honest. So we're about to do dips. We were getting into story time a bit, but we're about to do dips. What's up, JJ? So we're about to do dips. All right, let me grab the weight. Yeah, 90 pounds for 7. We don't do sets of 10. We do sets of 7 random. I will not be tricked into 10 reps, all right? All right, 90-pound dips. So yes. If I stopped taking my thyroid med over time, I would get is it called cretinism? It would start to develop what's called cretinism. So I would bloat and things along those lines. It's important. It's an important medication in my life, for sure. So, but my thyroid levels were completely normal prior to removal. So, or at least that's what I was told. So, all right. So, 90 pounds. These are 245s. We're gonna do set of 7 dips. So we might even do 3 sets. We might even do 3 sets. Oh. Y'all kept it easy on me tonight. With the super chats. So I appreciate the support. Ooh, first set done. Step down and relax. Yeah, so that was the worry, Sashu. They tested it and they were like, hey, there's a chance that it's this, right? The bad stuff. And they're like, we won't know until we remove it. So they removed it, and then they're like, hey, it was benign, but obviously they can't give it back. So they gave me the option. Like, we can just remove half, or we can remove the whole thing. And they're like, but if we remove half and then it is bad, then we have to go back in and get the rest. And I was just like, nah, go ahead and take the whole thing. And it turns out it was benign. So we're gonna do 3 sets of 7 with this, Michael. 3 sets of 7 with this. We've done 5 plates though. So mostly triceps and yes, chest. Bench PR is 365 currently. But I count it as a blessing. I count my thyroid removal as a blessing. It was a blessing in disguise, all right? At the time, did I think it was a blessing? No. I completely didn't think it was a blessing when it happened. But now, I've recognized it as a blessing. So it just depends on what angle you're at, Jay. Depending on how far you lean and things like that. So if you lean further forward, you can target different areas of your chest. If you lean back, you can make it a little bit tougher on your shoulder. It just depends on what angle you're at while you're doing them. I tend to do a slight lean forward, keep the focus on my on full pectoral, kind of even it out, but also have a high focus on my triceps. I do this primarily for tricep work. So by the way, something that I've done before is I've used these for depth squats. Not recommended for this machine. There's one that has a better standing base on it, but you can get like a deficit squat with this, go below like normal depth. So definitely something I would recommend for other people. But if you want, but that's how I've trained below deficit or below depth on squat in the past. Is coming here, dropping down, letting the plate set, small pause, press up. And I have these kind of to spot myself, worst case scenario, right? So, but it allows you to hit that really low depth. There's actually a machine that does that. We just don't have one. We don't have one, so I had to improvise. Whew. Whew. Appreciate it, Sashu. You can run your hands further back, yes. This is a good way to do it. I've used this in the past to increase my bench. Weighted dips are a way I've done in the past. When I was trying to get over 300 on the bench a while back, trying to break the 300 mark for the first time, I was using weighted dips like almost every other day. So, and chest flies almost every day. So, all right. All right. Let's grab one more set of these. Ugh. One more set of these. Dorian hasn't done much talking recently, if you guys didn't notice. He must have got the hint. Ah, whee! Those triceps are tricepping. Oh, how's it going, Custom Taylor? Enjoy your pull day, Sashu. I appreciate you being here. What are you talking about, Kevin? It 100% was. I had it just on a little piece of string. Just wrapped it around with some string. No, it wraps around the waist. It wraps around the waist. Ugh. I just wrapped the chain around it, you know. I wrapped the chain. I've been training for 5 years, Beam. 5 years. Ugh. There's a mod here. Right now. I use a chip clip. You know the chip clips for the bags? You just attach it to your waist. We're not doing any burnouts on the, we don't do anything to failure, Tyler. Nothing to failure. So we train to be winners here. We don't fail, all right? We train to be winners here. Whew. I eat 5,000 calories a day, a lot of carbs, 300 grams of protein. It's been about 2.5 years committed to powerlifting, maybe 3. More committed now than I was prior, obviously. I'm getting paid to do it now, but before I was paying to do it, so. Yes, 300 grams of protein a day. I gain as I want, Tom. I used to think that, but I know now that it's all diet. When I was first starting out, I thought that was the case, but I learned that was just a mindset. So. It's ultimately about calories in, calories out. We're not going to do that in my chat, Michael. We don't do any of that. Usually aim for 180 to 250. Yeah, I don't count like shot for shot the amount of protein, right? I don't count like item for item. I just know about when I do the math, if I ever like feel like I might be low, I always do the math and I always end up right around 300. Honestly, it's very rare that I ever feel like I'm low on protein. Even if I miss protein by 100 grams, I'm still not low on protein. I'm just not as where I want to be, you know. That's the fun part. I had, so like tonight, I had about a pound of lean beef strips, like they're like stir-fry beef strips, lean beef strips. I had about a pound of those for dinner with about 3 red potatoes, air-fried red potatoes, with a sugar-free barbecue sauce for the beef and a little bit of sugar-free ketchup for the potatoes. So. I have chickens, not a full farm, but I do have chickens. We do have a hip abductor, adductor, and abductor machines, yes. It's all right, Michael. We know, 100%. I get it. There's a lot of Chris's out there too. So, all right, full brick. We're gonna hit some 7s here. We haven't done this in a while, so I felt like grabbing it real quick. But like breakfast is usually a pound of Greek yogurt and typically 2 slices of whole grain toast with about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of butter, and a glass of milk and a coffee, whole milk, about 10 ounces, give or take. And then lunch usually is just leftovers from whatever we have the night before. And then I eat usually 1 or 2 times in between. I do eat eggs often. I have a lot of eggs. So like my meals in between, sometimes I'll do like egg on toast, egg sandwiches, just some scrambled eggs with cheese and toast on the side for in between meals. Sometimes do egg sandwiches for in between meals. I usually eat like 5 times a day, and I drink about 1 gallon of milk to 1.5 gallons of whole milk a day. So I buy the big 2-pound containers, and I eat half of the container each time. Generally, sometimes it's a little more, sometimes a little less. So it's about 2.5 servings of Greek yogurt each time. So, all right, let's grab this. Set of 7 full brick, chest fly. We're just gonna sit and chat. Something easy to chat with, you know, nothing heavy. Woo-wee! Oh, good, nice and easy. So for my 2-pound containers of whole milk Greek yogurt, no added flavor or sugars, right? It's just straight whole milk Greek yogurt. I pay about $4 for 2 pounds. So each of my servings, which is 2.5 servings, every morning I eat about $2 of Greek yogurt, or it's about a pound. So I eat for about a pound of Greek yogurt, I spend about $2. And then my toast. Altogether, my meal in the morning comes to right around like 500 to 600 calories, give or take, maybe 700. Probably 700 with the milk. So about 700 calories in the morning for my first meal of the day, right? This is full meal. I drink milk before this too, but 700 calories for my first full meal of the day. And it cost me about $3 for the whole meal, maybe. So I have maxed every machine, yeah. So this is more like play weight on this at this point. I have a plan to go max out another gym this week coming up. I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna max out all the machines at another gym again. We did that for Planet Fitness recently. We did a video, but I'm gonna go do it at One Life Fitness down the street. So there's a One Life down the street that recently moved in close by. Large gym. We're gonna go max out a bunch of their equipment for the giggles. So I'll do that video probably. It might be tomorrow's video, honestly. We'll see. If you subscribe, it'll be up there, maxing out all the machines at One Life. All right, let's get it. I appreciate it. 225 for 20 is not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty good, William. Is that what you're doing now? It's pretty solid. I think I'm good for like 21 to 23 typically. So that's heavyweight at 20 reps. Push-up PR a lot. We've done like in 60 seconds, we've done 60. I know that. So well, I think it was like 65 and 60. It was like 60 and 60. It was a push-up a second for 60 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, at one point. Currently what, William? Sea salt is something that I use sometimes, sure. It's good work. That's good work, William. Solid. I could probably right now, I don't know, like 8 to 10 reps on one arm. I don't know, maybe more. One arm push-ups, I could definitely get at least 8 to 10 reps. Maybe more. I might be able to get 20. I don't know. I have no idea. At least 8. We've done 7. I know that. Right now, William, I'm at 365 is my bench PR at the moment. 365 is my bench PR at the moment, William. I've done pull-ups, yeah. I do pull-ups all the time. It's very demanding for the one-arm push-up. We might do it after this set. We're gonna finish our last set of flies and maybe we'll do a one-arm push-up. It's very demanding, very demanding. Eggs are great. I have fresh eggs. I have fresh eggs at the house every day. I have chickens, so. I have fresh eggs at the house. All right, one arm push-up. One arm push-ups are pretty easy. I bench heavier than Anatoly. He's got me on the squat though. Red meat's awesome. I consume a lot of beef, a lot of turkey, a lot of chicken, but red meat is definitely a big part. A lot of beef in my diet. All right, I had like a pound of lean beef tonight. All right, you said one arm push-up? I'm the manager at this gym. I'm like a part-time manager here. I'm the only manager, but I'm also the part-time manager. It's a 24-hour gym, but it's a small local spot. So, no, we are natural. 100%. All right, one arm push-up. Seven an arm real quick. Yeah, one arm push-ups are pretty routine at this point. So, well, let's hit the speed bag for a minute. You guys want to hit the speed bag for a minute? I'm not good at it, but we can do it. So, we've done one arm pull-ups on stream. We're not doing that tonight though. A little spent for that. All right. The Planet Fitness video is great, isn't it? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. It was fun. I've been in, you guys keep telling me I'm not bad at it, but I feel like you guys are just trying to spare my feelings with the speed bag, honestly. Let me get this rope down, and then we'll, yes, generally always on live this time. On Sundays, we do it a little bit earlier sometimes, but generally throughout the week, this is our time of day. So usually 10:30 to 11 o'clock, I start my stream, and we stream until like 1 or 2 in the morning. So it just depends on how early we start. All right, so I haven't touched this. Let me grab my milk. I'm gonna need my milk. Give me a second. We're about to do cardio. Is there a way to do powerlifter speed bag work? How do I make speed bag work more powerlifter-esque? Do I just put a plate inside of the bag? Green is the big dog members. That's our membership. That's our channel membership. Those are the big dogs. We have a punching bag over here, but we're gonna mess with this because I don't like using the gloves here. I don't like using public gloves. They never smell good. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at the speed bag, so bear with me, guys. I am definitely more of a lifter. So I'll probably be the only one for a while. 45-pound plate on my arm. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do my best. This is not my gig. We did all right. Yeah, no public gloves. I probably am, Pete. Probably am, 100%. Like I said, this is not my gig. This just is fun to play with. So speed bag. It's mostly cardio work and like hand-eye coordination from what I've gathered. So it's mostly like hand-eye coordination and cardio work. So we'll do another set with it. Why not? All right, let's go. This thing is moving. Hold on. That's better. All right, it'll never move again now. I tightened it up. How's it going, Laura? All right, I think it's tight now. I'm gonna put something on top of it to stop it from moving. I'll be right back. Ugh. I put a weight vest up there. That should be better. Depends on your goal, Shiv. Depends on your goal. All right. A little bit of whole milk, and then we'll play with the speed bag. a minute. I don't have a timer, but we're just gonna, honestly, when I stop, it's because because I lose track of where I'm at and I end up missing it. So I usually keep it running until it just doesn't feel good. So it'd be like that sometimes, David. All right. All right, one more speed run with the speed bag here in about 30 seconds. And then we will call it for the speed bag. And we'll do the chat portion. We'll get our super chats on the bottle. And then we'll be done for the night. Easter's coming up tomorrow. So oop, messed up. See, I'm terrible at this, guys. Definitely getting cardioed out on the arms. We do have a heavy bag, but I'm not using public gloves and I don't hit the bag with my bare hands. It's not nice to bleed on the bag. I've seen too many people have their hands bleed on the bag from punching it. So they might not, but I don't want to be that person. We had a bag, we actually had a nice heavy bag at a gym I was at before. And the issue that came up with it every single time we had to replace the bag is because someone came in, decided to wail on it with their bare hands, and bled all over the bag. So it was always annoying to have to go and clean or bleach, you know, heavy bags because someone decided that they valued their punching the bag for 10 minutes. And obviously, if you're not using gloves, you're probably not super serious about it, right? So, so you're just ruining the bag for other people because no one wants to punch a bloody bag in a public gym. Might be different in gyms that have like a smaller membership base and you know who you're working out with, or if it's your home bag and you know it's your blood, that's one thing. But if it's a public bag, that's just, no one wants that. No one wants that. It's nothing but rude, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nothing but rude. All right, guys, it is that time of night. I'm going to put the super chats on the bottle, and then we are going to call it for the night. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? So tomorrow we're doing something, I'm sure, but it is Easter. So I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow yet. Happy Easter, happy Easter. God bless. It's been a great day so far. It's been a great day so far. All right. Let's get our super chats on the bottle. We got Jay and we got NC, both with super chat support tonight. I appreciate it, guys. The super chats help out a lot. They support my milk budget. They support my milk budget. So we got NC and Jay tonight. Super appreciate y'all. Y'all been big supporters for a while now. So we'll give Jay the cap because I don't think I've given Jay the cap yet. So he's gonna get the cap, and then NC, you're gonna get the nutrition label. It'll be a nutrition fact tonight. So Jay, you're getting the cap. All right. Jay's got the cap tonight. Oop, I messed up a little bit. Oops. We'll even that out. We'll even that out. All right, there we go. Good to go. All right, we got Jay on the cap. Jay on the cap. And now let's get NC on the nutrition label. He's a nutrition fact tonight. and end seat. Boom. So tomorrow, what are we doing for Easter? That's the question. We have some options. It's going to be a short stream because I am celebrating Easter with the family, of course, but we will stream. I usually work out on holidays, but since it's Sunday, it's normally it's always a rest day. Like Christmas, I work out on Christmas and stuff like that. But tomorrow, I'm thinking a cooking stream will probably be the best bet. I don't know what we're gonna cook yet. We might do. I do a really good homemade mac and cheese. We might do a homemade mac and cheese. I don't know yet. I'll decide that tomorrow. But I'm thinking a cooking stream for sure. So that is probably going to be the route tomorrow. And then I'm planning on posting a long form video tomorrow, a jiu-jitsu gym. We don't have any super close by, and that's not really my gig. But I do stuff like that once in a while, so we might do that soon. We might do like some kind of like different gym on a Sunday. We do a cooking stream about once or twice a month. So I'm not gonna do chili with it, but I do agree chili is top tier. So, but my mac and cheese is pretty good. Very simple mac and cheese, but it's cheddar cheese. I make a cheddar cheese sauce, homemade. I don't make the cheese obviously, but a cheddar cheese sauce, homemade. I don't make the noodles obviously. But that's about it. You just gotta make a cheddar cheese sauce, and you gotta boil some noodles, some organic noodles. I do have some. I usually put a lean meat in my mac and cheeses as well. So I'll do some like turkey or some ground beef, probably ground turkey, lean ground turkey. On what lift, William? It's usually a 92% ground turkey that I use when I do ground turkey. 92% lean. So I don't eat pork at all. No. I don't eat pork at all. I don't do pork. It's just not lean enough. I was never a big fan of pork anyways. I mean, pork sausage was okay, but I was never a big bacon person or anything like that. I mean, it was good. I just wasn't like a super fan. So 10 reps of what, William? I don't know what lift we're talking about. Not really, Carl. Yes, I have a lot of eggs. I've got chickens at home, so I get fresh eggs every morning. I get fresh eggs every morning. Don't spam, Leo. Why we gotta do all this? Ugh. Bench. Okay, that's what I was asking. If it was bench, if it was bench or was it deadlift? That's what I was trying to figure out. For 10 reps, I don't do 10 reps of anything typically, but probably like I could probably get 300 for 10. Something close, if not like 275 to 300 for 10, I'd imagine. I don't do anything over 7 reps typically, but I don't do anything over 7 reps typically. But I reckon I could get 300 for 10. So relatively confident in that. Relatively confident in that. Ooh, it is that time though. I think I am going to go ahead and call the stream for the night, guys. We got our super chats on the bottle as always, and I think next week we'll run the same gig. We'll do some kind of like I don't know what we'll start the week off with. Maybe we'll do push-ups for the first one next week again. People seem to like the push-ups, so I will say, we were talking about movies earlier. If you guys have never seen it, a really good movie. I like zombie movies. I don't watch a lot of movies. You guys know that. But if you haven't seen it, right? Train to Busan, the original, not number 2. Number 2 wasn't as good. It wasn't bad, but wasn't as good. Train to Busan, amazing zombie movie, top tier. Probably my favorite one still. So, amazing zombie movie if you haven't seen it. So, I've seen 28 Days. I have 28 Days on DVD. I'm a big zombie fan. If there's anything I watch a lot of, it's zombie movies. Anytime a good zombie movie comes out, I make time for it. Train, like the choo-choo train. And then 2, just 2 of the Busan, Busan. I probably over-explained that, but it's all right. Train like the choo-choo. Oh, Lord. I'm tired. I just realized you only needed me to spell Busan, probably. Busan. Busan. I didn't have to tell you how train worked. Oh, I'm losing my mind, ain't I? Oh, Lord. Train like the choo-choo is the first thing that came to mind. Oh, that's great. It dawned on me after I started saying it. I was like, yeah, he doesn't need that part. He knows how to spell train, most likely. He just wants to know how to spell the weird city name. My pre-workout is worn off mostly at this point, right? So, but yeah, Train to Busan. It is one of those movies, though, you're going to be on the edge of your seat the entire time. It's a high adrenaline movie. There's no relaxation, really. It's your adrenaline hits high early in the movie, and it stays high the entire movie. There's no rest through the entire thing. So just be ready. Just be ready. All right. Now, like I said, number 2, not nearly as good. It was good, but not nearly as good. But the original was amazing. But all right, I'm out, guys. Time for me to get home and prep for Easter.